Hello friends, welcome to Weathercast. In this video, I am going to talk about the reason why Bay of Bengal has been silent in July. So far, Bay of Bengal has produced only one low pressure system, and that too in June. And in July, it has not been very active, wherein we haven't seen any low pressure system in the Bay of Bengal. So I'm trying to just answer this based on whatever understanding I have gathered from looking at the charts. So this is the synopsis. The dynamics I'll explain in the next few slides. So as we all know, so far only one low pressure system has been seen in Bay of Bengal since the onset of monsoon, and that was in June, around June 12th. No low pressure system was seen in Bay of Bengal during July, which is very rare because generally July sees at least two systems, and most of the time one of the systems becomes a depression. So this year that has not been seen, which is quite rare. The reason I feel is because we can attribute it to the two major synoptic systems, both one in the Indian Ocean called the Indian Ocean Dipole, and one in the Pacific, which is the El Nino Southern Oscillation. So far IOD has been weakly positive, and ENSO has been neutral. So this could have led to cooling in the Bay of Bengal because when IOD is positive, the Arabian Sea branch is little active, and when ENSO conditions are neutral, the winds are not very strong to get the moisture, and thereby the convective activity is quite low. So these are the reasons why I feel like the Bay of Bengal has been subdued till now, and things are likely to change. I will show why it is so. That from last week of July or August first week, Bay of Bengal may become active. So, nevertheless, even with Bay of Bengal not being active, the rainfall departure is 6%, which is normal. Most of the places have received normal rainfall thanks to the Arabian Sea branch, which has been producing some low pressure system, and also thanks to the cyclonic circulation over land, mainly central India, where the cyclonic circulation was prevailing over land. For at least two of them were seen over land, and that has been helpful in maintaining some rainfall figures, which is seen from this chart. But the main problem is in the catchment areas where not much rain has been received, and most of the Ghat sections are faring well below normal. Last year they were in large excess, and now they are well below normal. And that is mainly because of the Bay of Bengal branch, which is very silent. The reason is when Bay of Bengal is silent, the westerly moisture flux is very low. From the Arabian Sea, it pulls the westerly winds, and since it is not active, those moisture flux transport is very low, and it is not able to penetrate deep inland. Hence, only the coastal areas receive rain and catchment areas miss out. So the question is, will the catchment areas revive in August, and will they fill up to the extent where we don't have water cuts? The outlook is looking positive, but we will have to wait and see what is the real outcome. So the reason why outlook is looking positive, I will explain in my last slide. So the Indian Ocean Dipole, which is IOD, if it is positive, then it favors the Arabian Sea. So positive means that this branch is warmer than the Somalian coast is warmer than the Sumatra coast, and that's what is kind of seen. Although it is not as strong as the last year 2019 IOD, but there is some preferential heating, which is enabling the Arabian Sea branch to be slightly active. That's the reason why Bay of Bengal branch has not been very active. And if you look at the anomalies of temperature in the Bay of Bengal, they're not very high. They're only 0.4 or 0.6. Usually they're of the order of 1.2, the anomaly from the normal. So this is the reason why Bay of Bengal has not, the SST is one of the reasons why the convective activity has been suppressed. Whereas if you look at the North Arabian Sea, very active, and that's why most of the systems were produced in the northern part of Arabian Sea. So Indian Ocean Dipole, like I was saying, if it crosses the threshold of zero point 0.4, then it is positive. So it was positive for quite some time until June end, and now it is slowly decreasing. So it is coming towards a neutral value. It is weakly neutral, but it has to come to a normal neutral value, which it will attain in August. Okay. So once it does that, then the Bay of Bengal branch will wake up, which is why I'm saying that August outlook is looking positive. ENSO, if we look at ENSO chart, then it was actually dropping very fast. La Nina conditions were almost kind of seen around June, but then the Pacific started slightly heating up, and ENSO neutral conditions were there. ENSO neutral conditions don't generally favor much for the Bay of Bengal. Either La Nina conditions will help because they will bring in a lot of moisture, and that way convective activity will increase. So the it is showing that the La Nina kind of conditions are going to emerge in the late August. So that is another good thing. And finally, this is the final submission that I have. If you look at the average outlook from all the international models, which was issued yesterday, all of them suggest that the La Nina, weak La Nina conditions, or at least moderate La Nina conditions, are going to prevail in August until October. So this is the reason why I feel like we have the Bay of Bengal will wake up. It is right now a sleeping giant, and it just needs a trigger to wake up. And once it wakes up, then at least two systems in August and one system in September, it's enough to bring a lot of rain to the catchment areas. And the other thing adding is that all the international models are saying that the IOD will come to neutral, and that is or negative. Negative IOD is good for Bay of Bengal because it will produce some preferential heating there, so the convective activity will increase. But at least neutral is needed. So neutral means it will maintain the normal climatological temperatures. Okay, so this is what is the outlook, and the outlook seems quite positive. So let us wait and watch how things pan out in the next few days. All right, I thank you for the support, and if you like this video, please share it and subscribe to my channel for regular updates. Until my next video, goodbye.